This is your fantasy football update for CBS Local. Let's talk some sleepers. Dave Richard, Jamie Eisenberg. I'm Ryan Bass. And at running back, there's one guy that certainly caught your attention, hasn't he, Jamie?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Amir Abdullah? You don't know what I'm talking about?
Oh, Amir Abdullah. That's right. That's right. I do like Amir Abdullah. I think you look at the talent that he brings to the table for the Detroit Lions, who are dealing with a banged-up Joyke Bell. And so Abdullah's come out in the preseason. He played well in the first preseason game against the Jets. He's looked great in the offseason work for the Lions. And as long as Joyke Bell remains sidelined, you're going to see Abdullah get a lot of work. So he's a guy that you can target with a mid-round pick, starting probably in that round 5, round 6 range. And I think he's going to deliver big production as long as Bell struggles. They're going to be a tandem. They're going to share time. But I like Abdullah's upside. I think he's going to be special.
I got worried there for a second. I thought you forgot about your boy, Amir Abdullah.
I just forgot we were talking about.
Okay, Duke Johnson is another sleeper running back in Cleveland this year.
When you think about stud running backs, you think Cleveland, right?
Yeah, of
Can you
course.
even name the starter in Cleveland right now? You can't do it, can you?
Isaiah Crowell.
No. He's not going to be the guy.
Ernest Miner?
Duke, they might take him at this point. Duke Johnson's their
Peyton
best
Hillis.
running back by talent in Cleveland. So I'm banking on him. I love that I can get him late in the draft, round 9, round 10. Good, versatile back, a little injury prone from the U days, but he is somebody who can be a big-time playmaker for the Cleveland Browns offense. Isaiah Crowell is going to be in the mix, so is Terrence West. But I think by midseason, you're going to see Duke Johnson as the best running back in Cleveland.
There's a number of sleepers at wide receiver. It's a very deep position this year, but Teddy Bridgewater certainly has a target he likes, right?
Yes, I think you look at Charles Johnson as somebody who, third-year breakout, he comes into this season looking like he's ready to take a step forward. And I think you saw in the second preseason game against Oakland, he had 4 catches for a touchdown. All 4 catches went for the first down or the score. And so in key situations, Teddy Bridgewater is looking for him. Mike Wallace is going to play a role. Kyle Rudolph is going to be a significant contributor for him. But this guy should have the chance to be the best receiver in Minnesota. And you can get him as a 3rd or in some cases a 4th receiving option. And I think he's got top 24 potential. I'm really high on Charles Johnson this year.
Speaking of Teddy Bridgewater, I mean, this dude's got loads of potential this year, doesn't he?
Well, he's got Charles Johnson. He's got Mike Wallace. He's got Kyle Rudolph.
AP.
And on top of that, he's got Adrian Peterson coming back. And that offensive line looked a lot better before the preseason started. Bottom line is this. Bridgewater is going to be put in a position to make some big plays and get some good fantasy totals. Last season, last 6 games, 19 fantasy points per game. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for somebody that can get you 20, 21, 22. So he was really close last year. I think Mike Wallace is the type of receiver who can help him get over the top, get him an extra 20, 30 yards per game, put him in the 20-point fantasy conversation, and be a good enough starter for fantasy owners all season long.
Really? You think he's going to be a starter, not a QB2?
No, you can. That's the best part. You can draft him as a QB2 and end up having him as your starter after one of the other quarterbacks goes down. Perfect guy to get late, pair him with somebody like Sam Bradford, Ryan Tannehill, Carson Palmer, and then you're on your way.
Wow, he could jump a lot of those guys and become your starter during the season. Those are your fantasy football sleepers exclusively on CBS Local. Thanks for watching.